Hello, I'm Todd Phillips, the editor of Canadian Auto Dealer. We're here today with Tom Langton, the president and CEO of Consolidated Dealers. Now, Tom, we were supposed to be having this interview last week at your biggest event of the year, the ACE conference, where a lot of the suppliers and dealers get together for learning and for networking. Clearly, that didn't happen, and things were kind of going along pretty well in the auto industry until the tsunami hit. So tell us about how it's impacted your organization and dealers.
Yes, well, thanks for having me, Todd. I recall every year we always do an interview at one point, and you always ask me the same question: what's coming? What's big on the horizon? I never dreamt we wouldn't be talking at ACE. We obviously had to postpone ACE till September 24th and 25th. But talking about something as big as this was never in our wildest mindset. But you know what, Todd? I was hoping, and I really want to take this opportunity to thank you and the team at Canadian Auto Dealer, because this video initiative that you've taken on, it's very informative. It's educational. At times, it's been inspiring. It makes us feel connected. A lot of us know each other. But most importantly, I have to tell you that we've taken these videos and the information that's been shared in key decisions that we've made over the last couple of weeks. So congratulations to you and your team on this initiative. It would have been easier not to do it. I know how hard it is and all the work you put into it, but thank you so much.
Oh, thank you, Tom. I appreciate that. It does feel like the industry is connected and able to talk through videos and able to still, we can't meet in person at a conference. It would be happening, and people do miss the social aspect and the networking. So we're trying to do that virtually. So thanks for that. So just back to sort of, your own organization, you're a buying co-op, and you had 4 dealers owned by dealers and live in that space, and they must be feeling, having a difficult time, but maybe talk about, what you've heard from some of your dealer members during this.
Sure. Yeah. Just to clarify who we are, many of the dealers know us, but we've been in business for 40 years. We're a Canadian-owned car dealer buying group, and we have dealers right across the country. We just crossed the 2,000 dealer member mark, so that was big for us in our recent expansion. And we are a single source purchasing solution for car dealers for all the products and services they require to purchase on a daily basis. The bottom line is, when we wake up in the morning, our job is to save dealers money. And we've always done that, and dealers have always counted on us for that. We have 3 warehouses now across the country: Edmonton, Ottawa, and in Woodbridge. So every dealer can be serviced by our warehouse for our warehouse products. And in those warehouses, we have over 17,000 SKUs at any given time. So the breadth of product is very deep. Just for the dealers who also have collision centers, we have an exclusive car dealer collision network known as CCS. We have 75 dealers across the country now. It's growing quickly. We also have 3 national insurance partners that we have direct repair agreements with that send work to our members. So for the dealers looking to grow revenue, a lot of collision centers are still open, and you're not with us, give us a call. Just go to our website, click on my email, and we'll have the team contact you.
Cool. Okay. So during this time, obviously the goal of saving dealers money is something that's going to be even more important, coming out of this. So maybe speak a bit about how, your organization is responding to their needs. Some dealerships are open and maybe buying more products. Others are closed. It's such a hybrid across the country and such a moving target. So tell us about how you're servicing dealers still through the COVID.
So yeah, on March 13th, Todd, we realized that a pandemic was ahead of us. And over the weekend, we put a plan together that we executed on March 16th, Monday morning. I recall it very well. Number 1, to keep our employees safe. Number 2, we had an expense reduction plan that we had to roll out based on anticipated revenue decline. And thirdly, most importantly, is the dealers were going to have to count on us. And we built a count on us campaign. We reached out to all our vendor partners. We asked them for special pricing, extended payment terms, don't bill me this month, bill me half, whatever they could do. And we were very, very pleased with the response from our vendors. They came back to us with all kinds of initiatives to help the dealers. One of our vendor partners said, "Hey, the dealers have been with me for 30 years. The least I can do is step up for a couple months to get through this." In the warehouse, our operation was totally inundated with product requests that were COVID related. So we built a product offering of about 75 products. and they were coming in and going out as fast as they came in that door. So our warehouse business boomed in March because of it. But dealers then realized they could truly count on us for both sides. Some deals, some payment terms, and the products they required to keep open. So we have recognized all those vendors on our website. So if you see their logo there, you know they stepped up. So I encourage everybody to go to the website. And if you're dealing with those vendors, give them a little pat on the back for stepping up. It was really important.
Well, you know, it's interesting. It's kudos to you for recognizing them and for the vendor community. We've seen tremendous cooperation across all sectors. You know, people working together and offering, you know, discounts or rebates or whatever it is that's needed to help dealers get through this. So one other thing, Tom, coming out of this now, we're going to have sort of, you know, a hybrid again across country, dealerships opening at different time, different demand for products. How do you anticipate, you know, some of the lasting impacts on COVID? I know we had mentioned earlier, the main thing you think about every day getting out of bed is saving dealers money. I think given the cash crunch that a lot of dealerships have gone through over the last few months, they're going to be even more eager to find cost savings and ways to trim some of their daily operations with some, you know, purchase deals and discounts and stuff. So tell us a bit about what this looks like on the recovery side.
Yeah, dealers are going to be absolutely laser focused on cost reduction. So we become a very valuable partner in that equation. I see us expanding and developing really a new way of dealers accepting customer vehicles, whether they're picking them up at their home or the customer's visiting the dealership. There's going to be a new sanitization process, and we are going to have all those products for dealers. It's going to be critical. I think we all know that there's going to be a new way. ACE 2020, even though it was postponed, I think ACE in the fall is going to become critical for dealers to really see what's out there, what happened, a chance to network with some of the industry leaders, and the vendors are going to step up, and they're going to have they've already innovated with new products, i.e., plastic shields at cashiers. And the speakers, I think, even though their theme may be similar, it's going to be different. There's going to be a twist to the message that they convey. So I see ACE in September being a really bigger and better event than it's ever been. And dealers, it's going to be impactful for them.
Well, I think it's interesting. People will reconvene. I mean, dealers, like all business communities, there's a lot of social networking that goes on, a lot of ideas and to share and best practices. Certainly at ACE, at other events I go to quite a bit. Part of the value is obviously all that sort of networking where people are interacting, and so I hope that does continue. And just one last thought in terms of maybe a message of support to your dealer members. You know, on the positive side of this, that what you see, because a lot of them are really struggling with, you know, having to lay off big members of their operations who are really their family members to them and really struggling. And, you know, nobody knows yet exactly when the, you know, dealerships will reopen or when the social distancing, you know, protocols will ease. So it's a very uncertain time. So what would you say to dealers just to give them a bit of a positive note?
Well, you know, when I'm faced with big challenges, I really appreciate messages from my colleagues. And one of the best messages is stay strong, right? Just that alone. It's a good reminder physically, mentally, we're going to have to do that. Dealers have shown over the years that when they're faced with challenges, their resiliency is amazing. They come through anything. They're used to it. They thrive on it. They will be the captain with their C on the sweater to come out of this. And I expect, you know, stories down the road, Todd, where you're going to be doing these interviews. There's going to be some really outstanding leadership stories that come of it. In our case, dealers have always counted on us. My commitment back to the dealers, count on us even more. And I think we are going to be a key partner moving forward in expense reduction and becoming that key partner that it's not on the income statement as an expense, but it is on the income statement for expense reduction. So all dealers are going to be looking for that.
Well, I appreciate the time today, Tom. And again, we would have been having this interview at ACE. It's not happening now, but let's put it on the calendar for September and we'll chat again. If not before then, certainly then.
Okay. Thanks so much, Todd.
Okay, thanks. Signing off.